Ricky George, of course, also in that partnership. They've had some wonderful times with the Summit. Look at him there, a brave, brave horse. In third place, we had Sam Lee, but he was so far behind that he must have been 50 lengths behind the second horse at one stage. And Semelian Fairway did a good job battling on. Behind them, Give Me Five and Killer Shin, last of the 6 finishers. Thierry Duman had the ride of his life on Ciel de Briand, who was up there until coming to grief. I think it was 4 from home. But let's check the full SP on the Martel Grand National of 1998. Number 6, Earth Summit, ridden by Carl Llewellyn, the 7-to-1 favourite. Second, number 1, Sunny Bay, ridden by Graham Bradley at 11-to-1. Third, number 19, Sam Lee, ridden by Richard Dunwoody at 8-to-1. And fourth, number 18, Semelian Fairway, ridden by Andrew Thornton at 20-to-1. The non-runners were Avro Anson and Storm Tracker. 37 ran, 6 finished in the 98 Grand National.
Well, what a fabulous race and what a fabulous run by Earth Summit. Started as favourite, and here's Ricky George, who we spoke to before, who scored that fantastic goal we all remember for Hereford, knock out Newcastle in whenever it was. But what a day for you.
Oh, cry my eyes out there, but I never moved a muscle until he jumped the last, and even then, not until he crossed the line did I cheer or jump or shout. Carl Llewellyn's one of the most fantastic race I've ever seen in my life. He told us before what he was going to do. He's going to stay clear of trouble and just get round. And hasn't he done that? And look how many finished. He's absolutely fantastic, Carl.
And you got roped into it all by mistake,
all by mistake, yeah. And so was my goal. That was by mistake as well.
Well done, Ricky. Now here's Nigel Payne. Turn around to the camera, Nigel, because Nigel Payne's been in this position many times because he runs the press affairs here for other people, and now he's here for himself. We've got a picture. He watched the race with me here, and we've got a picture of a bit of the emotion that was going on while the race was taking place. This is 2 out.
Was it really?
This is we're about to see it now.
Good looking man.
Cool patch, I noticed there.
Is that good to look back on, Nigel?
That's unbelievable. I didn't realise I was making quite a fool of myself as that, I must say.
Emotional?
Just a little bit there, Carl. Look at the state of me. I mean, there's the old tears coming.
Well, what's it like being here actually as a winning owner?
Well, I've got to try and remember I've got a job to do still, but it is quite unbelievable. It's just so fantastic. I would like to say, sorry for Tom Jenks, because, he was going to ride the horse, and Carl was fantastic, but I ought to say, hard luck to Tom, really. But it was just, standing here in this position is just not possible, quite frankly.
Well, you've done it, mate. Nigel Tristan Davis, just as emotional. Congratulations. A fantastic run, wasn't it?
It was great, yeah, very pleased. Don't do interviews. Next time's the Gold Cup.
You don't do interviews. Of course you do interviews. You were telling me a few months ago that this had a real live chance.
Yeah. No, he just, these are extreme distances, and that's what he had today, and he was brilliant.
And the jockey?
Is he?
What about that then, Carl? Second Grand National win.
Yeah, it's amazing. It really was. I did think, in the conditions, and he stays like hell. If I could just get him popping away, just conserve energy, and he's kept going, isn't he? Just about. I worried from the elbow. I thought he might come and get me, but he had 12 stone. Sunny Bay's on a hell of a race. And again, I'm a jammy git. I mean, Tom Jenks should have ridden him,
What happened with party politics?
Yeah, Andrew Adams broke his leg, I got on it, and lucky again, so...
You going around breaking people's legs, Bernie?
No, not at all, no.
Fantastic race. You had to feel sorry for Brad in many ways, don't you? He ran a fantastic race.
We had a look after 3 out, and he said we're 30 clear. I thought I'd just press a little bit there, because he's got 12 stone, only a 10.5, and I feel sorry for him. He was talking to me all the way, from a long way out, he was talking. He said it's one of the 2 of us, so I just wanted to get over the last 2.
He's been around a long time, and he rode a brilliant race too, as you can say, under 12 stone. So where will the celebrations be tonight? What's going to happen?
I haven't really thought about it. I think it'll be Naunton tomorrow, won't it, Nigel? Lovely. Guiding power, sorry, the hollow bottom.
Oh, this is the Hollow Bottom pub, of course. Where
That's what we'll be this evening.
the Hollow Bottom pub.
Oh, we'll be there tonight as well.
We'll be there.
Scu will be there, presumably.
He'll be there.
Yeah.
Nigel will be there.
I'll be there.
Ski might buy a drink. Carl will be there.
Scu might buy a drink.
He might do, yeah. No.
Never been known before, I tell you.
Might get him a shandy top or something off him.
Well, it was a fantastic race. What was it actually like riding in those conditions, though?
Well, I thought they went very quick early on. Over the first 4 or 5, I thought they'd go quick, and they did. So I was fairly near the back. But by the time we got on the circuit, then we pulled up to a hack after the water jump, and we just hacked then all the way down to Beaches. And most of them were gone by Beaches second time. There's one many of us left.
Looking at it from here, we had an eye on you all the time because I was standing next to Nigel. You didn't seem to really have any problems at any stage.
No, one of the ditches he put down on me got the ditch going away for the third fence second time round. He's very clever to get over that. He's put down right on top of the board. Was superb. He jumped better the further he went, didn't he? Yeah, he popped away brilliantly in our circuit. Superb.
Well, it's 10% of £212,000. Isn't a bad day's work.
Yeah, I worked that out before I went out.
Well done, Carl. Thank you. Thank you. Well done, Nigel. Well done, Nigel, too, and all the other members of the syndicate. Absolutely fantastic. Well, Scu is part of the deal as well, and how are you feeling right now then, Scu?
It's fantastic, Des. You can't underestimate the importance of a race like this. Nigel and I have just started training, the last 4 or 5 years now, and this really is a huge impetus to us. We've done pretty well, but so we needed this. Obviously, my involvement with the BBC and the Daily Mail is vitally important to me, and it's delightful for the owners. They're lovely people, as you saw interviewing Ricky George. He's a real character, a real raconteur, so I'm sure we'll have a few more stories to tell as well then.
And as a man who yourself didn't win the National as a rider, I bet you feel sorry too, in a way, for Graham Bradley, who gave Sunny Bay such a wonderful ride there today.
Yeah, it's down to weight. Sometimes the handicap is very cruel, isn't it? We've had Young Hustler run terrific races around here with a lot of weight, and we've gone away moaning about the handicap. Well, this time the shoe's on the other foot. We've had a bit of luck today, but I know Brad, he's a great sportsman, and obviously for Charlie Brooks as well. They've done a terrific job with the horse. He looked magnificent. He's one of the best turned out. Oh, look, Brad, give us a wave.
He had 10-5, I had 12.
I don't think he can hear you right now. But there we are. I think you're going to reprise the race for us now, you and Richard.
Well, I'm only watching the one horse, so Richard will have to talk about the rest.
Away you go.
Right, well, let's have a look at the start. The start, it was Fabricator who was slow away. Simon Morant had them there. He presses the button. And just look at the back, because you will see Fabricator actually dwells there. Now, here, in actual fact, have been one of very few pictures that we see, because Banjo, I'm afraid, did not go to either team.
And that Fabricator is just getting lost at the back there. The winner, who I will notice all the way throughout the film, is last on the outside here. Carl decided, I think we chatted about that beforehand, he did tell you he'd be going down the outside, not rushing too much, but right up the front is, what is up?
Scott and Banks is front on the inner, Lorcan Wire going down the paint there, Greenhill Chairway is very close, but remember, at this first fence we lose Banjo, Diwali Dancer, What a Hand, and in fact there was one other, and it was Pashto as well. But of course Banjo was the only horse carrying a camera of ours there. They're going plenty fast enough as they go down to the first skew.
That's correct. Carl pointed that out in the interview, and that's a reason why a lot of them fall. But that's the danger. You pay your money, it takes your choice. You've got to get out of the gate and take a position. Now, let's see where the first fallers go. Nothing gone yet, I don't think. Now they're beginning to go towards the back. It looks as if well, there's definitely an unseated rider there, isn't there?
Yes, well, this is the fence eye view. Him of Praise going over nicely there. Well, that was Him of Praise jumping us now. Fabricator behind, he eventually has enough fairly well. Now, this is Banjo. Richard Johnson sees a stride, and up and down he goes. He's taking a long time. He's upside down. Horses are all over him.
What an extraordinary shot, isn't it? I wasn't a great fan of these cameras, but what a fantastic shot that is.
Well, you can't get any more feeling than that, can you? Upside down twice, rolling over, and eventually coming to a halt.
There's Earth Summit, but just to point out again, you've got to feel, it's a sport, you've got to feel for the others. The most disappointing thing for owners and jockeys and trainers falling at the first is the most disheartening thing. As long as your horse comes back safe, that is the next most disheartening thing.
Lorcan Wire on the paint where the brave men go on the Scotland banks there. He's